It's the shakedown, break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown, hard to show around. Hard to show around, like it, ready, round. Yo, it's the shakedown, hard to show around.
Yo, what's going on, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all over the world. Welcome to the Shakedown, show for the fans by the fans. I'm your old Shakes.
Hold on. Hold up. Where is the DJ scratching thing? Hold on for a second, Shakes. What the fuck are we doing out here? Hold on.
The music on. Put the music on.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. You know, we got a format there, brother. Say that shit again. Turn the music off for a second. Go. Turn the music off.
I got you, LLP. My bad. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Turn it off like Teddy P.
Turn it off. And then turn it back on.
Yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Arms on.
Right, what's going on, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all over the world. Hey, man. By the fan. I'm your old Shakes. I got my boys with me. Ghost Dog. Hello.
Yeah.
He said, man, do the production work, man.
Yeah. There you go. Now everybody can grab that drink and do what they was doing.
Production work, man. Don't half-ass it now.
Nothing over here, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? We got a lot to talk about, man. Yeah, man, we got Shane over here. Yeah, I mean, getting extensions that one of or two of us said he wasn't gonna get. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, we got camps, not camps, but OTAs going on, and we're gonna talk about who's doing this and who's doing that. Yeah, I mean, who's struggling and who's, making one-hand catches and shit. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
We sure will. A lot of focus been going on in the OTAs. A lot of work, man. A lot of positional battles. You know what I mean? It's a lot to get into for sure, man.
No doubt. But real quick, usually the Shakedown is on Saturday nights. You know what I'm saying? We try to stay consistent with you. You know what I'm saying? Shakedown Saturday nights. You know what I mean? That's on Giants Tuesdays. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, we try to stay consistent with y'all, but we just had to give y'all a special episode tonight, man. We just feeling like that, bro. We just feeling like that. You know what I mean? Because we can do shit like that. Throw a fucking show up when we fucking feel like it. If we want to throw a show up at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, that's the fuck we gonna do.
As if you didn't know. But it's stuff to talk about. It's mad stuff to talk about. A lot of things happening today in the Giants nation and Giants world. Which shouts out to all the Giants fans. Knicks is playing. Like, it's a lot to talk about, baby.
New York is live. New York getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there with the Knickerbockers, man. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, man.
Yo, man. Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Shakes. You shaking, Shakes? You nervous? Are you nervous?
Nope. I ain't gonna say it,
Be
bro.
nervous at this stage, bro.
It's still on ice, though.
You already know they're gonna get past Cavaliers, though, man.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they're gonna get past the Cavs. Like,
it's gonna be Spurs and the Knicks in the finals. I'm calling it right now.
Here's my thing. I ain't speak about nothing on this yet. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a Knickerbocker on the screen here yet either, so I could talk this shit real quick without somebody crying. You know what I'm saying? Without somebody crying.
Might have some in the audience, Shakes. You might have something to say.
You know what I'm saying? I can talk about this right now, real quick.
Brothers don't be crying. You know the brothers don't be crying. They just pass.
They be whining, bro. They be whining. So, whine like BG. You know what I'm saying? But here's my thing. My thing is, you know what I'm saying? This is what made me mad about this. So the first round, I kind of figured like that was easy work. What was that, Atlanta? That was easy work. I ain't expect nothing from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now, second round, I was like, oh, that's when they gonna get that work though, because they gonna get the Tatum ball. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get the Tatum ball. You know what I mean? They ain't get the Tatum ball. They got broken down ass Embiid. So I'm like, all right, cool. All right, bet. Broken down Embiid. All right.
Broken down.
Yeah, I mean,
two knee replacements.
Choked up. Yeah, I mean, choked up Harden. You know what I'm saying? We got that, right? All right, fine. Y'all go to the next round. All right. I ain't got too much hope in Philly. But motherfucking Cleveland, Spider, or the motherfucking Detroit Pistons with my son.
Watch your mouth now.
With my son. Hey, ain't no watching no mouth. They
Careful.
fucking lost.
Careful
now. You on
They
thin
fucking
ice.
lost.
Thin ice, Shakes.
They fucking lost, bro. Let me down.
Leave the Pistons out of this.
So
Pistons
again,
ain't got nothing to do with
you know what I'm saying?
this.
But my
No
thing
more.
was, I was expecting either one of these motherfuckers to give them a run for their money. If nobody knows by now, okay? Nobody knows by now. I am the most anti-Nick in the world. In the world, Craig. Nobody hates the Knicks more than I do. Okay? And I'm gonna explain just real quick. I grew up as a Chicago Bull Michael Jordan fan. Okay? Michael Jordan. That's how I was introduced to NBA, to the basketball thing. So of course, I didn't like the Knicks then. But then when Jordan left, right? I became a Tim Hardaway Miami Heat fan. Right? And we all know the wars that the Heat and the Knicks had. All right? Can't stand each other. And then New Jersey got a new owner and Jay-Z, and he moved that motherfuckers to Brooklyn.
Yeah, you keep it over there now. Ain't nobody want that shit no more.
You know what I'm saying?
At least not in Jersey.
So now he moves them to Brooklyn. I got a hometown team now. Of course I gotta root for them. But do they like the Knicks? No, they hate the Knicks too. So there is nobody in the world more anti-Nick than me.
I'm anti-Nick too, but it's more of the Cannon variety.
Yeah,
right.
But see, to me, it goes deep. Pause. That's why I'm saying nobody is a bigger anti-Nick than me, bro. And welcome. I know that you're a part of the crew, but nobody. I lead the troops. I lead the troops.
Oh, I don't mind the Knicks. I was just playing. Because I don't like.
I lead the troops. You a mini hater, bro. You there? You in the back?
I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with the Knicks.
You there?
I just need to see it. I ain't no hater. I just need to see it. That's how I feel. I need to see it.
We got a Nick. Our Nick brother is in the building.
Told you. It was only a matter of time.
So my thing is
for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Braves, Bay, Montana.
See, my thing is, all right.
You hear me? I want you to
that
see it.
It goes so deep that I celebrate, and I'm more happy when the Knicks lose every year since 73, 73?
Whichever one. 76, I think.
You the Miami Dolphins of basketball, bro.
No, you giving them grace, Ghost Dog. It's 72 or 73.
Oh, that
right?
bad?
Yeah, it's that bad. Right? So every year I pop champagne, bro. I pop champagne. Okay? I celebrate that. I celebrate it more, and I'm more happy with them losing than I am with the Heat or the Nets winning a championship. All right? That's how deep it runs for me. All right? So don't give me that bull crap, all right? I don't talk scared business here.
No scared business.
No.
I'm sorry, Same. He outside drinking now.
We trying. He off
I
that
can't
blue and
stop.
orange hate. That peach champagne. He popped it early. He on that hate.
Bro, I
Trying to
didn't
talk to him like
bro.
AB in the parking lot. You know what I mean? Can't
They
do it.
still here, bro. We keeping it on ice right now.
Okay.
So now, my last closing on this Knicks shit, bro. Y'all
Word,
can
'cause
have
we gotta
the
go
rest-
talk about the Giants. Enough of this
Yeah,
next.
yeah. My last shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a little bit nervous about Cleveland. I don't know if I can trust them anymore. They gave them a battle in the first game, and they should have won that goddamn game.
You crazy? They got
But
James
now-
Harden. Why the hell?
Yo, that
But
comeback
here's
is crazy, fam. Pause. That
That's
shit was
crazy,
wild.
bro.
Son.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Brunson.
But
Yo,
my
I
thing
don't
is,
like that. James Harden.
now I felt like they had to win tonight because to go down 2-0, I don't know. That's I don't know about that, bro. So now I'm
Moses.
hoping that Wemby or OKC can finish off the job and I can pop my champagne once again like I have been doing every year that I have been alive. Because I never seen a Knicks win a championship. I want people to ask me, yeah, I mean, what do you want to see that you never seen before in your lifetime? I'm
Be
gonna say
careful,
Knicks
Shakes.
win
We
the
might be seeing one here
championship.
real soon. We might be seeing one here real soon.
The
And
Knicks win the championship, man.
you know they're gonna be talking big shit if they win, bro. New York is gonna be set
Bro,
on
it's
fire.
right,
It's gonna be
the
crazy,
Mecca, bro. It's supposed to
Bro.
happen, bro.
right?
No, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, they're not beating the Spurs. But like, let's
I
not go too
thank
crazy.
you.
Let's
Thank
not go
you.
too crazy.
Oh, you
They're
know,
not beating the
you know.
Spurs or OKC.
In my life.
Let's get that all the way out there.
All the
Whoever
way out there.
goes to the finals, the West is going to win this year.
West.
Like, forget about it.
Woo-woo.
You seen it in your lifetime, LRP? I know
What?
you old, bro. I
Yeah.
know you old, young.
I ain't
West.
old, bro. I'm distinguished.
I'm
I'm fucking distinguished as hell.
Right up. All right, that's right for fact. Hell yeah. Enough
That's
of
a
that.
fact.
Can somebody please, if you're in the comment section, can y'all please put in the comments how was it like to see a Knicks win a
In the
championship?
70s?
We don't know. We don't know. 72, 73.
I only got pictures. I can only Google the pictures. That's about it.
Now, the closest I seen was when the OJ thing was happening and they cut the TV off.
Oh shit.
It's been a wrap
Oh,
since
shit.
then. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
man.
The closest it's been since that time.
Get out there, Bronco.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Watch this motherfucker go down to 305 for 7 hours.
Yeah, I still can't believe that. Wait a minute. That happened in the 90s, right? With the OJ and all that?
Live and well, baby.
Yeah, I was a kid, bro. I was a kid. I was a
Don't
baby.
remember it, bro?
I was like 5 or 6. I maybe was in kindergarten when
Yeah,
that
I was a
shit.
little boy, and at the time I couldn't fathom why they made such of a big deal of a dude on the run on the white Bronco. I just didn't realize the magnitude of what this happened. That's all. At that time,
Oh man, Shakes. 2-0 Knicks, 2 wins away from a championship this year, up close. 3D 4K in Yaboka. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna be East Conference
Stan.
champions. Yes,
It's the conference
it ain't
champions.
the
Yes, sir.
same.
yes, sir.
Oh man, it's gonna get crazy. But
Now that's a banner. That's a banner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Eastern Conference champions. That's a banner.
that's about as far as it goes.
I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying whatever they face, bro, it's a whole balanced breakfast when they get to the West. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it
You
is.
dealing with Chet and you dealing with Wemby on either side. You got shooters. Now, the Williams getting a hamstring on Williams yesterday. That might hurt
Yep.
OKC. So pay attention to that, people. But
There was a situation with Castle too.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh,
We're
the
gonna
Castle.
see.
What situation with Castle? Only thing I
It was
saw
weird.
was him dunking on people.
That definitely happened, but there was I don't know, it was weird. Like he got pulled off the court and then he was gonna go back, and I guess like some what's that betting app called? I forget. The one with the money on it. I'm losing my thought right now.
Was it DraftKings?
Yeah, DraftKings. I think it was some DraftKings do something like that. One of those, he pulled them to the side. I was like, not yet, on some weird. Like it was. I was like, oh, we just doing it out in the open now. That's crazy.
Oh, FanDuel.
Wow.
Well, probably, I don't know. It might have been one of those two, but they don't sponsor us. We're not gonna say no.
We're gonna change the subject in case we drive snitching on somebody.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now. But hey, if y'all listening, we here.
LLP ain't see Jack.
I ain't see nothing.
Ain't see nothing.
Just like the Knicks championships, but right. But what we do around this time, right? When we outside, we
slide to the left, slide to the right.
We talking about these New York Football Giants, man. You know what I mean? Specifically, John Harbaugh.
Good old coach. What up, coach?
Yes, sir. Coach Harbaugh. On today's OTAs, couple quotes here. It's a good start. Technique and self-discipline. We're being smart and making sure our guys are ready to go when it counts. Good energy, good music. Let's work. When talking about some of the rock music he had over there. New era and a new standard. And it's dope. I think, from the transition from not having the music to now, he's like loosening up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you got to set the tone a little bit. You know what I mean? Keep the young men focused. Bro, he was talking big in that town hall, man. You know what I mean? All he's worried about is the next practice. And it's one step closer to, busting Cowboys' ass in season opener. So, how we feel about this, gentlemen? Like, we happy with the results thus far? We excited? What's going on here, man? How you feel, Shakes?
So, a couple things, right? First off, the good energy, good music shit, right? I'm gonna hit that off pause real quick. Because in the future, not in the future, damn, it's not in the future, but in the past, Dable and them had hip-hop with Jordan sneakers on and shit in the building.
Right.
And now Harbaugh comes to the building, throws all that out, and he playing rock music. Just a cultural difference. I'm just pointing that out there. I'm just pointing it out there. There's a cultural difference here. You know what I mean? But that's cool. All right.
Got the Nike Air Maxes on with the sweats.
Yeah, man. But also some of the tidbits or things that he has said that they making a fuss of, him speaking on Dexter Lawrence and
with the icy cold shoulders.
It's like, look, man, you know what I mean? He over there, we over here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say wrong? That's my question. Did he say anything that was unfactual, that was Bush League or like disrespectful in any way?
No, and that's my thing is for the fans and the media to kind of run and take that and run with it. The extra mile is crazy. Like,
right.
For them to be on some, make it anything a controversial thing when he just basically pointing the facts out. It's just like, and it's not very controversial, but it's still something that they're talking about. And I
trying
think
to fill up the space. I get it.
Yeah, I think it's stupid, man. Like,
very.
It's like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else? To me, it was perfect. But it was also just genuine and real. Like, look, man, like whoever don't want to be here, they gon', they going to the left, bro. We don't care about your status, bro. We don't care about your stature.
He didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
97 did not want to be in the room.
Then you out of here. And it wasn't like they didn't give full effort to try to bring him back. They wanted him back, especially Harbaugh. He even had to step in and try to make this work, but obviously saying that, look, man, the dude was disgruntled and did not want to be here no more, and we're not going to sit here and be a team that's going to be make a player play when he's not fully committed to playing for that team. Nah, man, we want full Giants here, you know what I mean, going forward, man. Guys that actually want to be here and that wants to work. Ain't no half-assing shit. Ain't no motherfucking disgruntled shit. We're going to be one as a team. And if you're not a part of that, then you go to the left. Point blank, period.
That's a fact. Gets to stepping. Get up out of here. Real quick, Shake, check the private chat in the stream. But LP, man, how you feel, man? How you feeling about this whole new era, same standard type of situation we got going on here?
Man, I love it. And I couldn't have said it better than this gentleman right here. So let's hear from our faithful leader.
Baltimore, the franchise was like a decade old. So you come here now and it's a century old. Yeah. How much do you appreciate that kind of history, and how much have you dug into it maybe more than you knew just as a casual fan?
I would like to say that I have dug into it, but I haven't. I know as much now as I did at the press conference, which was what my dad taught me. The books we read, but I feel like the same way I felt. It's a neat thing, but the more the feeling is the responsibility to do well. To respect the tradition with the way you perform. We're responsible as a football team to be our very best and to go out there and be good enough to win the games that we need to win. That's our job. It's kind of what I was saying at the town hall the other day, and I love CD's comeback, by the way. It was cute. It was cute. Comeback was cute too. So it's good, and the point is that that's what we got to be focused on. The very next thing, your life is lived going forward, not looking back. So, but it's understood looking back. So let's understand where we've come from, and let's get ready for the next challenge, which is really our next game. But it's also our next day to be as prepared as we can be for that next game.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That brother said it was cute. You know what I mean?
Yo, when was the last time we
about?
had a coach that was talking big like that?
You
Big
know what I mean?
You hear me?
Yeah, where we come from, where we been. It's the rebirth, baby. You know what I'm saying? New York Giants. Already. And to Shakes, he got this to say.
You should make it. Yeah, well, there's going to be some oldies but good. Yeah, my playlist is definitely in the mix. You may have noticed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he got some of that for you too, Shake. Don't worry about the rock, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with some rock and roll. My playlist is definitely in the mix. I'm going to be, and that's what I wanted to get to, the genuineness of this gentleman here, man. He's genuine. And, with Dable and coming in with the hip hop and this, that, and the third, jumping out of the truck, playing the Biggie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how much of that was really him at this stage and how much was it pandering. You don't get no pandering out of John Harbaugh. He's going to give it to you straight and tell you straight like it is. So,
like that 80s Bolivian.
Yeah, so let's go, baby. I'm all with it. I love everything that he had to say, man.
Man, that CD comment got me amped up. That's what I like to see, man. Come on, man.
With the dip, cute. You know what I'm saying? And he hit him with the dip, like, yo.
We gonna see September 13th. We gonna see, man. We definitely
unfazed. September 13th. Y'all better lace up. You know what I'm saying? Because we coming and we speedy with it.
It's gonna get crazy, man. September can't come soon enough. Pause. But any closing statements with the John Harbaugh statements?
I gotta do this one time, fellas.
Sliding, lean back, good vibes on the track. Your time. Let's keep this groove intact. We'll be right back. Like and subscribe to the tribe. Sharing comments and hit us on Cash App. It helps us pay the rent. Pay the rent. Pay the rent. us on Cash App. It helps us pay the rent. Oh yeah.
Nothing like a good old dance break and walk right past you. Times are like that are no longer.
Conflict, right?
I know.
No longer indeed, man.
It's back, son.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe.
Absolutely for the tribe. Run up and sub up, man. And man, look, we are back to New York football, Giants football, man. I'm a firm believer in that. But keeping it in the front office, the news, we got hit with it. Jones Shane got his extension. So the details haven't been released, but you know, the New York football Giants faithful, the big blue ocean in them, they got some mixed feelings about this man in here, man. And I'm definitely one of them. There was a while here where I was kind of like, all right, man, like you can go. But clearly he's proved himself with this draft to the rest of the front office, to most importantly, the coach, because I'm a firm believer that all John Harbaugh had to do was pull in the Maris to the office and have one conversation, and he'd be bye-bye. You understand? But that didn't happen. He got his extension, so he's going to be here for the foreseeable future. How we feel about this, gentlemen? LRP, take it away.
Shoot, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. I felt that it was inevitable based off of the past two drafts that he had, and they are fairly well. I mean, last year he got all the people that I had on my mock, so you know, me and him ain't got no problems. And then with this year, with what he's done with Reese and the whole team, I think that they got, you know, Brandon as well. I consider in there, so I think they saw the upside. People started meshing. You know, personalities started connecting. They actually got the chance to get to know each other. So, you know, he's in the fold and they all work well together. And they got these pieces. Now, granted, we still need to see it on the field come September, but I'm pretty sure we will. I'm very confident that we will. Shoot, I went 18-0 a couple of weeks ago. So, but I ain't mad at it. I know a lot of people out there probably do, or, you know, and still harbor some feelings about the things. I mean, we still got the slate.
Daniel Jones and the Saquons.
You know, Daniel Jones, Saquons, and all that. But, you know, Dart and Scat, I told him out in the Senior Bowl, I don't care if you heard me or not. If you get Scat, all is forgiven, baby. That's what I said. You know what I mean? That year when we went, I said, yo, you get Scat, you get Dart, all is forgiven.
Yo, and I'm with it, because Scatterbo is a talent, man. I said it before, I say it again. Barring injury, he's going to be a superstar in this league, man. I believe it. Man. So with a good offensive line, I think he will be. And I mean, that's what we got here now.
Exactly. My bad. I didn't mean to step on you. But
no, you good.
Yeah, I'm good. That was it, man. Shakes, you take it away, or Ghost, you got more on it? I'll go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Shakes. Take this away, fam. How you feel with the Shakedown extension?
So like on draft night, J-Rock was talking some crazy shit. Like, oh, this dude gonna get fired after this draft. He don't expect him to last a week after the draft and all this or whatnot. And to me,
a lot of those rumors are floating. Yep.
Yeah, to me, I really thought it was a bad take. I thought it was a stupid take. Not to call my boy stupid, but the take was stupid. And then I actually seen more articles and beat writers writing the same shit that J-Rock was saying. So even though I thought it was stupid, he wasn't the only one talking like that. So I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, to me, the reason why I felt and thought it was stupid is because if he was going to be fired, he would have been fired with Dable, number one. Right. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Why would you wait until after he smashed and killed the draft for you to fire him after that? Like, oh yeah, thanks for the draft, now get out of the building. It made no sense to me at all. That's why I said the take was stupid. Now, again, not saying that my boy was stupid. Shout out to J-Rock. But that take was stupid. And now, fast forward to now, and I'm like, yeah, see, even more. Like, you know what I mean? It just solidified what I was thinking when he was saying it. But I didn't say anything when he said it because I did not want to seem like I was pro Joe Shane. Like I was banging the table and backing this dude up like, no, this is my guy. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He's not. But do I feel like he did a good job building this roster? The only thing that I felt was a knock on him was the 26 thing. You know what I'm saying? But going into this offseason, what did I say to you, Ghost Dog? I said he can make it right. We're going for love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He can make it right for going for love. And to come to find out that Arvell Reese and Jeremiah Love was the top two guys on his board, barring the quarterback in Mendoza. But those were the guys that they were zeroing and focusing on. That tells me that he's not stupid. He tried to make up for his mistake. He tried to give us a dynamic running back again. So to me, you don't end up with the dynamic running back, but you end up with the dynamic player in this draft that fell right into your arms. So to me, how can you fire a dude like that right now that built this roster? Because another one of my takes was it wasn't the team. I felt like the team was very good and that it could have been competitive. It was that they was not being coached up. That's why I feel the way I feel about this Harbaugh thing, because to me now these dudes are actually going to get coached up.
Right.
So I never pointed the finger at Joe Shane besides the 26 thing. That's the only time that I was like, yo, that was the dumbest shit you can ever do, letting that dude walk out the building. But other than that, the boy has done his job.
Yeah, he's had a couple good drafts thus far.
The boy has done his job. So,
especially this one, showing up in the trenches, drafting your son. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Especially this draft, drafting your son. You know what I mean? Showing up in the trenches.
Even last year, got my son in Jaxson Dart, like back to back.
Right.
So, I can't be mad at this dude, and I'm not mad at him, and I'm not going to say I'm running and throwing parades because he got an extension, but I'm like, rightfully so. He should have.
Right.
I drink to it. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, it's a respectful nod from across the room. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, send them some bottles over. You know, salute. You know, hey, what up, Freeze? Hey,
what up, Freeze?
Thank you for calling scheduling administration.
Hey, put them on the thing right there. From, you know what I mean?
Yeah, audio a little low. Yeah, he just threw himself off.
Oh, he put himself back on.
Sound like he's in the closet. Get him out of the closet.
Going out the closet.
In a tight space.
To the closet. Getting closer to the closet.
Crazy. But speaking about getting closer,
the dude took the story to a whole nother level with all these other people on there. Cop running home with the white girl. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Man,
that whole
was
series
like, what,
was
30
crazy,
of them.
It was like 30. I'm like,
episodes.
Nah,
it wasn't that
same
many.
way.
It was a lot though.
The same beat with the same melody, the same flow.
I know everybody bought that shit. Now I'm like, yo, he didn't change his rhyme scheme at all. Lazy. But go ahead, Ghost. What you got?
Yeah, man. Edmonds and Reese was training together. looking real synchronized. And look, man, they drafted him. They didn't expect him to be there. We understood him more of a pass rusher. In reality, he's better off ball, interior linebacker rather. Yeah, nah, man. Will we be stopping the run this year? You know what I mean? If they continue to build off of this, if they continue to work together and build up like a dope-ass tandem, could this be possibly a top 5 linebacker core in the league or tandem? Are we looking at the future right now? That's my question. How you feel, Shakes?
Hell yeah, man. And man, I'm just watching some clips of them moving around. Bro, this is the shit that I was talking about back in 2012 when I was calling up BBK for us to draft an Ogletree. The next evolution of linebackers, the way they move, the way these guys move, fluidity, the speed and veracity that they ran with. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is linebackers. That we actually got linebackers in the build, and 2 of them
finally
side by side, like
one a veteran, 2-time Pro Bowler.
And how dominant that shit is going to be on Sundays. And then I watched a clip of McFadden out there like, well, fuck that. Y'all not gonna show me up. I got moved too. And he was out there moving. I'm like, oh, look at McFadden. Oh man, listen.
T-Rex Holmes.
Oh, listen, man. We in there, bro. We in there now, bro. We got linebackers, man. I can't wait, man, to see these 2 dudes in action. And I like this picture because you got the C on the dude's chest and the right dude as well. Edmonds is going to have the C on his chest. He's going to have the mic.
Be the green dot.
But have Arvell Reese, man, like he can
his wingman. Oh
yeah, and he can fill that shoes if he needs to, but we're not asking him to fill those shoes as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So to have Edmonds there to do that, it's just it's an awesome thing, man. I can't wait to see this shit on the field, man.
I agree, Sam. I agree. That wingspan is crazy in the middle of the field.
Bro.
Tip drills all day.
Wingspan, the speed, the sideline ability. It is, man. I can't wait.
We win the Super Bowl, guys. When we win the Super Bowl, we're marketing genius. When we win the Super Bowl, we're gonna have the commercial of them 2 ripping candy bars like, this is my side. No, this is my side. Strong side. You know what I'm saying? Weak side. Let's go, baby.
Like the Twix. Yeah, man.
Some shit like that. You know what I mean? Edmonds and Reese.
Edmonds and Reese for sure.
That shit is gonna look scary, man. Like these some 2 pause all the way on everything I'm about to say, but these are 2 big. You know what I mean? Extremely big, long-limbed. You know what I'm saying? Fast, speedy, ferocious, smart linebackers, bro. Like both of them, bro. And like I said, Edmonds was Arvell Reese before Arvell Reese even know he was Arvell Reese. You know what I'm saying?
Complimentary pieces, because you can't, you know what I mean? And we're not leaving anybody out. We're just talking about these 2 gentlemen right now. But throwing in the mix, Abdul Carter, you know what I mean, of Brian Burns. They complement each other from the front to the back pause. I mean, middle lane, getting in the throwing lanes. It's going to.
And this is exactly why I said 12-5, man. I'm telling you, man, 10 wins is the floor, bro. Yo, I think we're gonna pitch a couple shutouts this year with this defense, man. We stopped the run on people. Man, look, bro, that's the only thing we got to worry about, because we got them animals at the pass rush off the edge, a rotation with the Burns and the Carter and Tibbs. Which another thing, Tibbs was putting in that work out there in these OTAs too. He got something to prove, man.
Yeah, you do. You definitely got to prove. And I want to see it. I want to see it.
Playing
live
for his
and
family,
direct.
bro.
Live and
Yeah,
direct.
I want to
Doing
see
this
it.
for
I'm
my
rooting
family.
for you. You better come through. Not better come through because I ain't, your money, your life, whatever. But I want to see it because you can't be left behind. And only thing that will make this not what it is if Denard Wilson schemes it up incorrectly. I'll just go ahead and say it. It's the only way because you can't tell me for nothing that these players ain't going to be what they're going to be.
I do it for my family.
This is the way. Black Freeze. How you feeling, fam? You still trapped in the space?
Still trapped in the closet.
Y'all know Freeze going to jump
Trying
in.
to get out the closet.
Well, still not free from that situation. So we're going to move on to the next slide. And speaking about the trenches, man, Darius Alexander, he was running some drills today off the bags. Looking strong, looking fast. Do you see a year 2 leap for him? And if so, how much more of a role is he going to play if he takes a leap forward? LRP, how you feel?
Good question. I do think he takes a leap forward, yes. And it will probably be, he'll probably get some snaps next to DJ Reader. That's what, you know what I mean? Right. It'll probably be, some with DJ Reader, some with, he'll probably be switching out with Colston, I think. And even when DJ Reader needs a rest because he's a little older and a veteran, whatever. So they may have combinations with Colston and our brother here, Alexander. So, yeah, I think he'll get a fair amount of snaps and rotate it out. Hopefully he does take that leap forward and his job to win because, he's the fresher face coming in.
Right.
Possible.
Right. What about you, Shakes? How you feel about Darius Alexander, the young phenom from Toledo?
So, to me, I see things differently. I be watching different things than other people. What I mean by that, because I know some of y'all are like, what do you mean? But like when I'm watching a football game,
I was already looking at you.
Yeah, I know.
Right after I said some shit.
Like, huh? What you
He
talking
gonna
about?
be like, I don't think like that motherfucker over there.
But when I'm watching a football game, some people look for different things than I actually look for. So, like when I'm watching a football game, I'm looking at who is sticking out on the screen, right? Like who's flying around on the screen, who's making the plays at the end of the joint. Like when a play ends, I'm like, who made that play? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was Warren Deli. You know what I'm saying? Just for example, right? So, those are the things that I'm looking for on, and you gotta stick out to me. If I don't see you stick out, make a play or whatever, not to say that maybe, I just didn't see you. You didn't take my notice, right?
Right.
But for the guys that do fly around on the field, for example, like Darius Washington, and when I watch the Ravens game, I'm seeing this dude flying around and smacking people. And I'm like, who the hell is Washington? Right? Stuck out to me. You know what I mean? And I'm saying all this to say, last year watching, I didn't see a lot of him in the beginning of the year. I seen glimpses of him, right? Here and there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the season, I seen a significant jump where he was pointing out on the screen to me. He's making plays. You know what I'm saying? He's out there, disrupting. And so I seen the leap at the end of the year. Like for me, I seen that it just clicked for him. And then even knowing more that, him and Abdul Carter is best friends on the team and all that. Now I know, like, Abdul is pushing him, he's pushing Abdul, and that friendship, that bond is going to make Darius better as far as, look, I need to keep up with my bro. I need to be on the field with my bro as well so we can, have fun and make plays together. I know I'm good. I need to show everybody else that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, and I'm saying all this because I seen that jump happening at the end of the year last year to the point that I feel confident in him going into this year is the reason why when we had Dexter on the team, I was like, I think we're good. I mean, we still need somebody to help with the rush part of the defense, right? Give Dexter some help. And that's where Rita came in at that point in time. Pause. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like let's not forget about Alexander here, y'all. Like everybody sitting there like, okay, we going at the Rita with Dexter Lawrence, that's gonna be a wall. But I'm like, okay, cool. But don't forget about Darius Alexander. Oh, he ain't doing nothing. That's the response I always got. So, now to say this, I do expect him to take a huge leap this year. I do expect him to solidify himself as a starter on this Giants defense. And I think he does have a solid year. I'm not going to say he's going to have a breakout year and people are going to be like, oh my gosh, Darius Alexander's a beast. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that he's going to be good enough for him to stick out on the screen, and you're going to be like, oh, great play by Darius Alexander there. You're going to be saying that this season. That's my take on it.
So just keep an eye out.
Real quick. I think that he has, and based off of everything that Shakes just said, he's going to have a higher potential to do that because I do think DJ Reader is that guy that's going to be able to take two. You know what I mean? He's going to demand and command two people. So that only helps Alexander's, getting his way through. Alexander.
Hard work and Alexander. Shout out to the same.
Look around how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Not the hard working. That's crazy.
Come on, Alexander.
Black Freeze, you there?
Throw away his shot.
Yeah, I'm there now, man. What a night, boy.
Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. Talking about off the hook, baby. Yeah. What's going on with the family? Peace to the family. Peace to the family. How we doing, man? How we doing? New York Giants football. The Knicks just won 2-0 right now. I know. I heard Shake's talking crazy work.
Nervous.
I heard him talking crazy. But the only thing is he's talking the real stuff because I've never had one in my lifetime either. LRP said it the best, man. When they got OJ, that was it. Turn off the lights. That was it, baby. Yeah. But where we at? What we got?
Darius Alexander. Nah, you good, fam. Never. But the year 2 leap for Darius Alexander. How you feel about the prospect from Toledo, man? You think he takes quite the leap in year 2, or he's just gonna fade into obscurity?
Yeah. He takes quite the leap. Because he had a slow start, man, and they never told us why. Because I don't know if y'all remember or not. Go look at when he signed, before he signed and when he came in. He was kind of skinny. He looked skinny. He didn't look, the same weight and size. So I don't know if he had a medical going on because all of a sudden he just wasn't a part of the rookie minis or nothing. He just So he just came along slow. And what was our defensive line coach, Andre Patterson? He drug him along. He drug him along slow until he felt he was ready. And once he finally got his feet under him, we saw some progression, some flashes from the kid. So I think he definitely takes a leap. especially in this rotation, this particular rotation. You know what I mean? He's going to be able to go in there and especially when I just saw who was it? The guy with the 3 names came up limping today.
Yep.
Ooh.
Forget
Roy
his name, it's
Robinson
two of them.
Harris.
Roy Robertson Harris.
Robertson Harris.
Yeah, because I think that's more or less his skill set. He's kind of like in between that, right? Kind of got some pass rush with him. He can get up the field, but he can also, time and, swim real quick and stop the run and have some tackles for losses. So I think with him being hurt, he'll get a little more reps, but we'll see. We'll see him deep in the rotation this season. Pause.
For sure. For sure, man. And part of the slide here, man. Moving on to this part right here. Why is Abdul Carter practicing coverage drills? I seen him today doing a couple drills in the coverage and all that stuff, man. Do we want to see him out there trying to cover tight ends or wheel routes and things of that nature? Or do we want him focused on what he need to be doing? And that's keeping his hands in the dirt.
So,
because I'm tired of seeing that. I'm going to keep it a bando. I understand it has its purposes. The young man is athletic. But I'm just tired of seeing things like this, man.
no, I think and I seen it as well, man. And he looks good doing it. Pause. You know what I mean? He did. But I think you have to have this. I think you have to have this as a linebacker because you don't want that linebacker to be one-dimensional, and then have these offenses zero in and scheme that way. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to disguise in some plays, in certain plays. So he has to be able to do it. Not that they're going to ask him to do it so many times, but he is going to be put in that position, and he has to be able to do it and not look incomparable in that moment.
Like a fool.
Because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna give up a touchdown, a first down that's gonna really hurt. So
it's gonna burn.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's huge.
Right.
So yeah, I'm glad they're doing it.
I was gonna say the same thing. You don't want to make him a tail. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make him a tail. What I mean by that, if you're playing poker and you got a tail, you got a twitch, you got something about you, as though the other players know what you got, you don't really gain the upper hand. It's sort of like back when we used to argue whenever Saquon or a certain player would come in on the offense, the defense knew what they was doing because they take them right back out. So you want to be able to scheme it. You want to be able to disguise it. And like Shay said, it's not like that'll be his assignment, but you want him on third down. You want him in the game on third down. You don't want him coming out on third down. It's saying, they're going in coverage because this person's coming out. Or they're not blitzing because this person is coming out, So
right.
I like it.
Black Freeze, what say you?
Yeah, the brothers nailed it, man. They kept coming out saying they want to play multiple fronts. We want our guys to be multiple. And this is how you do it. You disguise it. They don't know everybody at the line of scrimmage. Ooh, it's all crowded. You don't know what's happening. And then those drills that you saw that you're asking what he's doing that for, that's when that comes into play. Because now all of a sudden he's not rushing. He drops back. You know what I mean? And so when you thought you had your hot route or your quick out, he's underneath it and taking it, the other way going 6. So he has these abilities. It's kind of wild that we got 2 of these guys.
Crazy.
It's kind of wild, but the rich get richer on that side of the ball. But this is all necessary. Like the brother said, on third down, you want him around. So you want to make sure that Abdul's there, and they don't know where he's going to be though. They see him lining up, but they don't know where he's going to be. He's roaming. They don't know, so they don't know where the threat's coming at. Meanwhile, Rita pushing the pocket up the middle, everybody else attacking the edges. You know what I'm saying? So it's necessary.
Right. Yeah, man. I just, I need to see that young man shine. I need him to get his skins. You know what I mean? His scalps, if you will. Pause. I want to see number 3 make something of himself, man. You know what I mean? I think he will. And who knows, man? Maybe he'll make a couple plays in coverage as well. So we'll see, man. We're definitely gonna see. But since you weren't here, fam, how you feel about this interior linebacker tandem with the veteran two-time Pro Bowler Trayman Edmonds with his young phenom wingman of Arvell Reese? You know what I mean? And like you said, we got two types of the same player, kind of in like the interior linebacker and on the edge. You know what I mean? So it's just it's looking wild, man.
It's
How you feel?
this is Twin Towers, man. That's just a wall of defense right there. You know what I mean? Stacking and shedding. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people were talking, you know, kind of crazy, you know, when I was looking at some of the write-ups on Edmonds and he plays this not too tall, pad level, all this and that. All I saw was stacking and shedding. You know what I mean? Stopping the run, you know, all that good stuff. And that's all they doing, man. And watching them in sync in those drills.
In those drills,
like,
yep.
Shit, look at these big boys moving around. These are big men moving like that. So, no, I think this is what we needed to hashtag stop the run. This is it. Sir. We needed this. And, you know, the other piece, once again, was the DJ reader so these guys could, you know, fly free, like Shakes would say. So, free range chicken. I love it.
Yeah, man. The plug stuffers, man. We definitely needed that with the DJ reader.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it's going to allow these players over here to make some magic on that field, man, on that defense. This is why I'm so high on this team, man. This defense is looking real legendary potential right now for these next couple years. If they play it right with the schemes, the talent's going to shine, bro. And with the hardball at the helm.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but and hopefully, you know, if they do things the way I want them to do it, you know what I'm saying? You got young bulls. You know what I mean? Edmonds is young, but you know what I mean, you got Arvell that's 20. So he's definitely the future. And then you got a young Abdul, you know what I mean, and a young Kayvon. So these dudes, you know what I'm saying, it right there, you know what I mean? It's like you said, for the future and going forward, this defense is going to be crazy, man. It's going to be top-notch dominant. So hopefully, especially for the next 5 years that we got Harbaugh in the helm. So
I'm telling you, man. And I like it too, Jonathan T. Arvell can learn an extra edge from Edmonds. Hey, man, he's going to take him under the wing. That's how I see that happening. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, fam. Appreciate you.
Like
that's how it's supposed to happen.
Right.
Like I said earlier, man, Trayman Edmonds was Arvell Reese before Arvell Reese knew he was Arvell Reese.
I'm telling you, man, we got Abdul Carter and Reese back to back. And they not even talking. And I know with all the other discussions and things going on, neighbors and everybody, they kind of carrying the day when it comes to these conversations. But not enough people are talking about Abdul Carter in his second year, baby. What?
Yeah.
What? Second year. Abdul Carter, second year. I'm going to say that again. Abdul Carter, second year with Reese.
The Carter 3.
And all these other guys, like, man, y'all better get out of here, bro. They're not talking about it enough. Man. I'm sorry.
They will be soon enough, though. It only take a few games, and oh my God, the Giants are taking storm. Blah, blah, blah. You know how it go.
Jumping on all the bandwagons.
Real
Get
quick,
up
saddle
out
up.
of here, man.
Just saddle up real quick.
Can't stand it.
Crazy.
Can't stand it.
Harbaugh, I know Harbaugh is super excited too, because this reminds him of Baltimore back in the day, man.
Wow.
That's exactly
how many
what
points did they hold?
Building that old school wall. Yeah.
Man, for real. He had
running backs like Scalabo and Tracy too, man, on the offense with Jackson, with New Jack City doing his thing. Man, listen. It's gonna be something.
Yeah, and to hear him say in the presser, like, yo, you know, this is a non-contact thing, but to see all of these big men move around and not have a collision, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did everything. I was like, wow, look at this. Look at this. It's pretty interesting stuff. You know, I like the way he speaks to the media. You know, it's not that hidden secret wall. He's like, nah, man, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? He's going to tell you exactly what's going on off the shoulder, out the host.
So I'm about to jump off. You know what I'm saying? About to jump off the bridge. But you know what I mean, I got a good cushion down there. You know what I'm saying? Good cushion down there. I'm gonna be safe. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
what I'm gonna say right now is that these two guys right here, just these two guys, is the best combination that Harbaugh has ever had. And
Franco. Sorry, Shakes. What up, Franco?
Franco. Franco. And he had it in somewhat with Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen. And then Patrick Queen left after that season, big money to go to Pittsburgh. And ever since, he's been trying to have that tandem again when he drafted Trenton Simpson. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't that, and this ain't that. You know what I mean? Like, this is way better, and this is an upgrade over that. You know what I mean? Roquan Smith and a Trenton Simpson. So, to me, this is the best tandem of linebackers that he has ever had.
Period. All the way out the window. And I agree, Jonathan. Reminds me of the NASCAR package. Days potential is going to be, forget NASCAR. This is good. It's going to be F1 packages. All right? That's what it's going to be. But speaking about Harbaugh and all that real quick, Free, since you wasn't here, the coach had a couple quotes today, man. And as you said, he laid it down for the media. How you feeling so far about what he's been doing here at 1925 Giants Drive?
It's building it the right way, man. Nice, slow, and steady. He made sure he got everybody he wanted in the building. Everybody that didn't want to be, well, first of all, he set the precedent. If you don't love football, I don't want you to be here. You shouldn't be here. Right? So we had one guy who loves football. He just didn't love the Giants. So unfortunate for him, he had to go. But we got CC Maui Noah out of that. So he's building it the right way, man. And I like once again, I like the way he's handling the New York media. Giving it to him straight. Once we had all of these guys that were hiding behind the blue wall, like they were hiding some secret on obvious shit that we can see.
G13 and all that.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, but I love it. I love it, man.
And I agree, fam. I agree. Real quick, Jonathan, with Harbaugh's offensive ground and pound, do you think that can be enough to get us through some of the harder games on our schedule? Absolutely, especially later on in the year. Like, we play outside in MetLife, man. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, that matters later on in the year. When it's colder, people getting injured more. You know what I mean? Like,
they were focusing. If we realized what was happening, they were focusing way more on Jaxson Dart under center.
Right.
So that lets you know exactly what's coming. They're running that ball and they're passing out of play action.
All day. And a lot of chemistry between John Michael Smith, man. I saw a couple, clips out there, man. I'm happy for JMS, man. I'm happy that Jaxson Dart is building that relationship with him. Everything's looking crisp, clean.
Yeah, he literally got bigger.
Yes,
stronger.
He did.
And I'm glad he's getting the coaching as well. But yeah, man, listen, man, I can't wait, man. Everything here, like the coaching, man, and the culture, it's a breath of fresh
almost
air.
like a dream come true. For real.
Straight up.
Yeah,
man.
if I may, let's hear from our leader on this practice style.
If any does a left-footed kicker give you more kickoffs?
I wouldn't think too much. It's the ball might track a little differently than a right-footed kicker, but fielding kicks is pretty easy. Now, if he can get the ball on the ground and get it bouncing around with some of those hot squib kicks, that'd be maybe different, but I don't think it gives you any advantage, really.
Ask you this question about rookie minicamp, about what you try to accomplish. I'm wondering how that applies to here as well. Like, what do you look for? Like, what's your priority in OTAs?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same type of a process in the sense that it's off season. Now the rookies were here for like a day; they hadn't done anything yet, so it was more teaching periods. There were more team. You saw more team periods today. I think you saw a faster pace type of a practice than you saw last time. We had many more guys. The rookies have been merged in to some degree. So they're working their way in, but you've got your veterans here. So it's faster practice. We call it fast rehearsal. It's not a contact practice. There's no contact at all, really. They're working with each other as much as possible. You got to work with the guys that do that because guys get fired up. They want to go, and you've got to make sure that you can't get near the quarterback. You can't pull and push guys. You can't. There's no physical contests out here. There's no competition in the sense of you're competing one-on-one to make a play, because there's no contact. And football's a contact sport, so it's more about I'm competing against myself, my technique, my assignment, my ability to execute really fast. I think one of the things that's amazing to me, I tell these guys this, and you guys see it out there. I mean, you have the advantage that the fans don't have. You're standing right here on the sideline, and you're seeing how fast these guys move, right? And how big they are. And there's 22 guys intersecting full speed. I'm just surprised that there's not more collisions in the intersection,
Shouts out to Breezy who just mentioned that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and for me, two things. So Dart said in one comment that this is going to be a run-first offense. Like Black Freezy pointed out, he has been putting or placed under center more in this offense. And then another quote from his best friend on the team, Cam Scatterbull, said, yo, look, I'm going to be ready for this season. I done had 400 yards off 100 attempts. So when I play 17 this year, I'm going to have 400 attempts for 2,000 yards. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about these quotes by Dart and Cam Scatterbull?
Well, first off, I'll say real quick, Ghost. I'll say shame on the beat reporter that has some negative things to say about his math. I'll say that first and foremost. Ain't nothing wrong with that boy. Y'all gonna leave my boy alone. Y'all gonna leave Cam alone. I'm telling you now. I don't care if he likes to break things over his head. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Let him be whoever he's gonna be, and let that boy grow. Bam, bam, Cam. Let him slam people to the ground. Leave him alone. That's first and foremost. Secondly, you goddamn right. I don't care. Let's do it. All the math and addition and subtraction carry to one. As he would say.
All that.
Go ahead, Ghost.
Man, look, I love it, man. Like I said, the kid's gonna be a superstar, man. And his personality on top of his playing ability is a part of that, bro. And if he stays healthy, he's gonna put in numbers, man. Especially with this offensive line. Like, come on, man. How long have we been talking about this offensive line here? Right? We got Andrew Thomas, we got Runyon, we got an upgraded JMS. Right? We're gonna have a Maui Noah in there next to a you know what I mean? A Luminor, light skin. Come on, bro. We got the bars in there now. Come on, man. So that offensive line, Scatterbo, him staying healthy is gonna be numbers. Numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, they're building the wall, brother. And Jaxson Dart is going to be the beneficiary. The juggernauts, because Patrick Ricard, bro, do you see his arms? His arms. One of his arms is probably like, a person's leg. I'm like, this dude is really the juggernaut, bro. And so he's, Scat is going to be running behind that. And that's just ridiculous already.
It's going to make it easy for him.
I love the fact that we're going back to this old school approach after we've been through a century of what our brother Shakes calls soft football with the West Coast versions of whatever, right? So I'm just glad we're going back to the smash mouth, and you know what I mean? You know what we're going to do. Stop us.
Impose your will, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Impose your will.
I love it.
There was another quote. I'm not sure if it was by the coach, but he said that, I think it was Harbaugh, but he said, man, this year or going forward, we're not going to be a team that, plays to the opposing team. Like, we are going to dictate what the fuck we do.
Right. As it should be. That's how New York Football Giants have been.
Paraphrasing. He didn't say it word by word by that, but basically that's what he was saying. But yes,
more or less, that's the idea.
The Luther version,
right?
Kids karaoke.
The Shake version.
Yeah, there you go.
But real quick, man, I got a couple notes here. My son Drew Phillips looking stocky. Look like he's getting into his grown man body pause finally. Excited to see how he turns out this season. And real quick, man, I'm starting to notice that we got a very, very crowded wide receiver room. Like, it's getting real crowded. And there's a lot of names that's making some noise. So, 6, right? Receivers, tops. Who's staying and who's going?
7.
You think?
7.
You think so?
I've seen us go 7 one. A few times. So it could go 7. That's the most. You probably don't want to do that, but yeah, 7.
Okay. I'll say 6, man. I don't. It's gonna be interesting who takes that last spot, especially with the possible return of OBJ. But we're gonna see, man. And
now, real quick,
yeah.
staying on that, you say that, and you say it's a crowded room, and I do agree it is pretty crowded. The back half, it gets a little like, okay, but when you talk about the top half, you like, oh man, that top half of the wide receiver room is crazy. But
stupid crazy.
You say that, but at the same time, looking at it, with the top guys, the top half of the room, 2 of them is hurt. So it definitely does open it up for a Beckham's return. So even though you say it's crowded, I still say it's room for one more.
Because even Bo Collins is making some noise, man.
He is.
Making moves.
I heard about it.
Gunna out there making noise.
Gunna making noise. Right.
Yeah, I don't
Only
think
name I haven't really heard is Hodgins Burt, but outside of that, everybody doing things, you know what I mean? So,
and that's what the 2 I was gonna say, Hyatt and Hodgins. Right?
Yeah.
With the 2 that's hurt at the top, I mean, I've already on record saying that I don't mind the OBJ signing, but Shakes told me that day that we might not need him when I said that on that show. You know what I mean? I think that was a Shakedown. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, it's like we might not need him because now you got Austin, you got Mooney, you got Hodgins, you got Hyatt, you got Bo Collins, you got Malachi Fields. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But see, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I did tell you that. I did say that in that one episode. But that's why I'm saying what I'm saying now is because when you sit there and you look at it and you don't have no neighbors and no Slayton in the building, and now you got a Mooney and an Austin as starters right now, it just tells me, oh, well, maybe room for one more. Just one. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna see, man. Maybe they can stash somebody somewhere. You know what I mean? Like a special teams type of situation. But it's gonna be interesting, man. It's not a necessarily bad problem.
Well, they already got Hyatt on the bike. Hyatt already on the bike.
The soft
he on the bike already?
He already tweaked something.
He heard already.
Fragility. He already on the bike. Slayton will be back for the spring.
I be trying, Ghost. I be trying to help him, man. I swear I do.
Yeah. And when it comes to the neighbor situation, it's going to be slow and steady with him, man. They anticipated. Joe Shane stuck his foot in his mouth. He was like, "We'll be back for the camp." So, oh shit! No, you need extra procedure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we're looking at week 1, like okay, all right, okay.
I ain't saying no camp.
So exactly. So now when John comes out, say, man, it's slow and steady. If he's there, it's great. If he's not there, we're still going. They prepared themselves with Darnell Mooney and Calvin Austin, and they're showing you exactly what's going on that field. Calvin is actually out there performing pretty well as well. Calvin Austin.
And shout out to
But
my guy, little man. Too.
listening to Darnell Mooney on the podium because he did a presser as well. You know, I'm very impressed by that young man as well. The way he answered the questions and the way he was carrying himself. And he said he didn't come in here to step on no toes. He said Darius and Neighbors are in the building. They're just not working out.
Right.
Yeah.
They asked him too, like, what's going to be your role? And he said it's to make plays.
Yeah,
I'm here to make
dominate.
plays. Dominate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But keeping it on the wide receivers and my bad.
Real quick, I was just gonna say, let's hear from him about Malik Neighbors.
From what you were saying about how it's really not competition yet here, how do you balance that with your quarterback? I mean, do you talk to your coaches about it?
Well, yeah. I mean, and I think hopefully you try to make the point that we are competing against ourselves. I mean, against execution. You know, so really the offense should complete most of the passes because the passes aren't being contested at the catch point right now. So if we're executing and doing things the right way, we should be completing passes out here. The ball shouldn't hit the ground too often, and that's the challenge. I think maybe he understands that, and that's why he wants things to be so right, play after play.
John?
From the rookies as they start to mix in with your veterans, and are you seeing what you hope to see?
Right. Yeah. You know, you want them to get up to speed real quick. You know, you want them to. It's like these North Jersey roads, man. Like in the Midwest, we have like on ramps. You know, here you got right turns. You know, and there's a semi coming 70 miles an hour. You hit the gas. You know, we need our guys to hit the gas. You know, and get up to speed quick, and they're doing a good job of it.
John, we haven't asked you in a couple months. Where's Malik at in his rehab at this point?
Yeah, he's in the middle of it. It's just it's a hard thing. It's an ACL and whatever else he had in that knee. Not a simple knee, you know. So he's in the slog of it, you know, the grind of it, I would say. So he's fighting through it, you know, and he's here every day, working hard at it. Just impossible to predict. I mean, the goal is to start the season and get out there sometime in training camp. That'd be the goal, and we'll see what happens. If he's out there, great. If he's not out there, great. You know, we'll be ready to go either way. But I know he's fighting like crazy to do his best to be out there, and he's with the guys every day.
How's he handling that good?
And so there's a second part to that on how he's handling it, and his response was he's handling it in stride, and he's constantly working at it. He's trying to get back as best as he can. So heal up, prayers up for Malik Neighbors. Come back soon.
Right. Hopefully real soon, man. And also he mentioned something about AT having something with his shoulder.
Yeah, he had a toe in the shoulder. You know, they still managing that Liz Frank. So, you know, they're gonna move it slow on him because day 1 and 2 he was out there doing work. So, you know, could give him a veteran day of sorts. But once they hear anything when it comes to him on injuries, we all looking double eye emoji like, what's going on, man?
Waiting for the other shoe to drop, right?
Word.
And speaking of waiting for other shoes to drop,
quick,
man.
To pick up on that as well. Again, I said this in previous episodes as well. Even with that, he goes down. We're not sitting there like you just said. We're like with our eyes like, oh, but not now. Like it's not in the concern mode now. We just looking like, oh, is it again? You know what I mean? But now it's not a factor of, oh my gosh, what we gonna do if he can't play? We got guys like Marcus Bowe filled in for him and with the first team reps today, and you know what I mean? Nothing, it didn't slack. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because he got reps though. He got experience. He actually was out there.
That's my man.
Yeah, he was.
So, but hold on. I want to throw this caveat in here because somebody had to write something down when I said this. Evan Neal, third team guard reps. Third team.
I wrote down Evan Neal won't get a shirt if he makes the team.
Right,
that's what
let's make it sure. Let's just keep an eye on it.
Right. We definitely will.
Keep an eye on it. But yeah, and also it was at right guard. I paid attention as well. I looked at it as well. Because Falele was with the second team, right guard. And then they had Evan Neal with the third team right guards. But right guard. Let's see what they do with them at the left guard. Who they had at left guard at that point in time? I can't remember.
For which team?
On the second team. With
I think it was Aaron Stinney.
Right. Yep, you're right. You're correct. Yep. So yeah.
Hilarious. Poor Evan Neal. But yeah, man, talking about side-eye and keeping the eyes on the prize and all that, man. How y'all feel about this situation? Supposedly, there are fans that are concerned that Malik Neighbors caught Avril Reese slipping in the locker room, falling asleep on the massage chair. Is this another thing of just the media doing what they do best to try to stir some shit? Or like Giants really upset about that situation? How y'all feel about that, man?
Sound like some rookie hazing, man. The kid,
right?
That kid right there, I'm not worried about at all. Work ethic, anything.
Right.
You look him up.
He's
Googleable. Google him.
I think it's more of a concern for like. I think what it is they're trying to paint Malik Neighbors as like, you know what I mean, just this, I guess, problem starter, what have you. I don't know. It's just so weird to me, fam. It's just, I really want us to like shake this perception of just being some of the most buffoonish fans in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think
stand it. Fickle.
Yeah.
Real quick, Black Freeze. I'm sorry if I'm cutting you off, but when I seen it and I first seen it, and this is before I even heard the fans' take of it. This is my impression of it when I first seen it. Okay, so when I seen it, I didn't hear nobody else's judgment on it. Nothing. It's mine. Okay, I'm telling y'all my judgment of it. And when I seen it, I was happy with it because it showed that Neighbors and Avril is gaining some type of relationship that he felt comfortable enough to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously after draft night, after questioning, well, why are you drafting Avril Reese? Why we need another pass rusher, when he didn't understand that we're going to be using him as another off ball. And I was the same way. I questioned the same thing when we drafted him. I said, damn, another pass rusher, we got another Abdul Carter. Right? But when they said they was going to use him at off-ball linebacker, I was like, oh, now that's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I felt like that's exactly how Harbaugh presented that to Neighbors. So to see Neighbors and Avril have that moment, I was like, shoot, that's good team camaraderie, good team. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a little nudge. Like, look, you know what I mean? My boy tired over here. He been working hard. I didn't take it as he's lazy and he's sleeping right now, or however these fans is taking it. I took it as, man, Harbaugh is kicking their ass, that to the point once they was motherfucking finished, that this man had to take a goddamn nap, and he's only 20 years old. All right, so you know what I'm saying? That means that he's kicking their ass. That's what I took from
working.
Yeah.
We just got to remember too, it's 2026, man. So these are children with computers in their hands, social media devices. This is just hazing. This is rookie hazing to a degree. If anything, they would have took a Polaroid back in the day, embarrassed him on a locker room or something, or put it on his forehead. It'd have been something we wouldn't have known nothing about. You know, the kids paying for dinner, you know, go get my car type stuff. So it's just, unfortunately, we got too much information. And when it comes to Malik Neighbors, he's a look, y'all, look. He like to show everybody. You know, he's a part of that generation.
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
It is what it. Nah, I've come to accept it because Odell kind of broke that in with me. Pause. Like he was the one that kind of started that. Like, look, see me, I'm over here. That kind of, you know, I never liked that kind of style of using social media, but that's what it was for, right? In a professional sense, I don't think it's a good thing, but hey, man, we got to adjust with the times. I can't be an old, stiff, rigid uncle. You hear me?
Right.
I tell you what, Freeze, I respect everything you just said, and I respectfully disagree. Put that goddamn phone down. All y'all put your goddamn phones down. Stop recording motherfuckers when I hate that shit. Stop it. Don't do that shit no more, Neighbors. Do exactly what Freezy said. Put it up in the Polaroid. Put it up in the locker room for all y'all to see. Have fun inside. I don't need to know that. Everybody else don't need to know that. Put your damn phones down. They didn't break me out in that goddamn generation. I refute and rebuke it. I will throw water of the H version or anybody that try to get me to change my mind about this goddamn shit here. Put the damn phones down.
No, they didn't bring me out of my generation. But I'm just saying, like, because you don't see me taking no damn pictures. You hardly see me on camera, right? Okay,
this
so
ain't nothing
I'm just
towards
saying.
you at all.
I'm just saying. In general, it's just we're not used to that. We're not used to that. The only one that was making that popular was Odell Beckham, like everywhere, dancing on the bed as he's sniffing coke, eating chicken. Like we should know none of that.
Right. Overseas with the
Like,
supermodel.
it's
I remember
crazy.
that.
Like, we shouldn't have known none of that. And that's where all of that became from. And as far as I think the New York Giants becoming and letting that become a thing that kind of sends waves through the building and they okay with. Because if anything, they should be the ones that, to say, hey, look, guy, Pat Hanlon, you got to, relax with all this, Malik. You're making us look bad. But what you going to do, man?
Nah, ain't shit we can.
Ain't much you can do.
Ain't nothing we can do now. I'm of the regard that I'm going to tell them, don't do that. That's not the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, you just being that old man telling them, get off my lawn.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. And you can call that all you want. You can call shit. You can sit there.
Get off my porch.
You can turn around and shake your little ass and run off. I don't care. And I'm like, get out of there. And I run after you real slow. I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling you to stop that bullshit. We need
okay, Mr. Stanley.
Yeah, we need to be the ones to say stop that shit. That's why the motherfuckers go crazy now. This ain't the way to go. Put that shit down. That's stupid. Angry man in the corner. Man. That's right. Put your ass down. Put your phone down.
It was crazy work.
Or your fucking pants up too.
But man, and it's crazy that they don't know where that comes from, but that's a whole nother conversation. But we're getting close to the hour and a half mark. It's getting late here, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Any closing statements? LRP, we start with you.
Man, salute, man. Make sure y'all tune in to the tribe, subscribe, sub up. Check out all of the channels and the content. Just enjoy talking sports to y'all, man. So we support y'all. Hope y'all support us. Last Real Poet. Be good. Be safe. You see some dumb shit, tell them about it. And let me tell you this one more time now that we got more listeners. It's not the road rage. It's the shit that happens before the rage that causes the rage. Put your damn phones down at the lights, people.
Hey, yo, speaking of that, ain't the linebacker from the Eagles got caught speeding down in Georgia? What's Smith? What's his first name?
Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan.
Nolan Smith. Sitting up there fucking looking at TikToks while you're on your way to work, but you mad at me because you stuck at the goddamn light. It done went through 3 cycles. When the fuck you gonna look up? When are you gonna look up, bro? This shit is ridiculous, bro. It's a pandemic. This shit is scary, bro. I'm trying to tell you, people get their ass.
You're right. It's everybody. It's everybody.
It's
even the police.
Everybody.
I seen the police doing it.
Yeah. And then even the TikTok, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. LRP, it's a lot of things. It's crazy.
Fucking live it, bro. I'm telling you, every day I'm like that motherfucker. What's that movie when the dude flipped out on the hot ass day?
Yeah.
He went around
with the
just
glasses.
terrorizing. I'm telling you, they creating another one.
Yeah, Michael Douglas. I forgot that was a good movie.
Dope ass, good ass movie.
It's gonna bother
I felt him that day. I feel that shit today. But yeah, that's it.
Collapsing or something like that. I forgot, man. Something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Any closing statements, Freeze?
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody for joining us tonight on this show, man. It's at 11:50. The most important thing is your time. We appreciate y'all for spending it with us. Yeah. So OTAs is finished, right? When do we get back into the mix? May something or? Towards the end of May?
June? Yeah, July, June. Falling Down, that's the movie. Falling Down.
Falling Down. Right.
Yeah, it's July, man. I think the end of July 20-something.
Yep.
They had
so we
something
back
June
at it.
8th or June 9th or something. Hold on.
All right, yeah.
Something like that. We'll get to it,
either way, we back at it. We back at it, man. I love the fact that we are talking about the structure of the team. I like the fact that we're talking about the young guys on the team their behaviors and seeing how Harbaugh is going to handle that, these little rumbles outside of the building. Um, and I think he's just going to handle it direct and heavy-handed. And I think we finally have some adults, some grown folks in the building, right, that actually love and know football and that know how to lead young men. And so, it's something to, look forward to. And I just want to say to the family, make sure you like and subscribe. Run up a sub up, man, to the tribe, man. All of the brothers up here, man, put in premium work as everybody is running households. So we appreciate y'all. What we got? June the 8th, 10th mandatory. Yeah. What you got? Okay.
Yeah. I just looked it up.
All right, appreciate that. As crazy as me posting that.
Like duplicity.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple. But we appreciate the family. Stay tuned in, man. The brothers are working hard. Make sure you like and subscribe, join the tribe. And if you are on the old Shakedown Media Network, make sure you come over to the new The Shakedown 2.0 on YouTube, man. We appreciate everybody. I just want to say, man, make sure you hydrate. Communicate with the family, man. Wash your hands and stop touching shit. Black Freezy. And I'm out, baby.
Hey, Black Freezy. Yes, sir, man. Kind of hard to follow that, but I'm gonna give it my best. Man, look, man, I'm tired of telling y'all from them Twitter streets, man. Migrate on over to the YouTube. Show some love, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Because we out here doing it for the Big Blue Tribe. Shout out to the Big Blue Ocean. We appreciate your time, as Freezy said, because it's the most valuable thing in life, period. So, yeah, man. Talking about time, can't come soon enough. Whether it's the mandatory in June 8th or whatever, preseason and on, man, to the season opener. It's going to be crazy, man. The dawn of a new era. Hashtag and Harbaugh we trust, and the Big Blue Revolution will be televised. Peace. Take it away, Shakes.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like my boy said, man, if you are over there listening to us on the Shakedown Media Network channel, please go over and migrate to the Shakedown 2.0. Because this the last time that you gonna get a Shakedown show on this channel. But don't be, what's the word? Don't fear. Have no fear. We still here. You know what I'm saying? We're still here. We're still we're gonna throw some content on that channel as well. But as far as the Black Book, as far as That's on Giants, as far as the shenanigans, you know what I'm saying? As far as the Shakedown show, you will not get that on this channel anymore. So you might want to migrate yourselves over to everybody's channels and hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you know when we throw up an episode, man. Just like tonight. Nobody was expecting a Thursday night episode, but like I said in the beginning of the episode, don't give a fuck. We'll throw an episode up at 4 o'clock in the morning if we want to, god damn it. Cause it's our channel. But man, y'all, thank y'all for staying tuned, man. And we appreciate that y'all stayed up and waited that long to listen to our content and our takes. Other than that, man, we'll be back on Shakedown Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in on Shakedown Saturday night. And we'll also be back for That's on Giants on Tuesday night. So, we're going to stay consistent for your boys. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all was clamoring from us. And that's what we're going to get to y'all. So, without further ado, like we always say around this time, we don't expect y'all to agree with us, but we damn sure expect y'all to understand. Understand? Don't get shook up, because we keep shit live. This is the Shakedown, repping New York Giants on that drive for 5. And we out of there. Take us away, Ghost Dog, producer of the day.
Cheer. You've been just shaken up by the Shakedown. Peace.
Good night.